Hi, Andrew Kolikoff here, the Purpose Driven Leader. This is a video podcast about leadership, culture, and actually customer experience as well. I'm with a company called Aurelius, where we design and deliver remarkable customer experiences for companies that understand the single greatest strength of every business is not in the new business it generates, but in the repeat business and referrals it gets. This is also a part of it is a 959 information, valuable gold nuggets that can be delivered for you to you in 9 minutes and 59 seconds or less, part of the Podcastology Network. Today, I wanted to just briefly talk about how much time we spend and focus and energy we put in our lives into just chasing money, trying to get by, trying to survive, chasing money. And then when we have more money, then we want even more and more, and we chase harder and harder. You know, when I do a lot of public speaking and I speak to a lot of executives, and you know what amazes me is that in business and in life, you know, you kind of work your way backwards from what the vision or the goal is. And then you kind of map out how you're going to get there by working your way backwards. You know, that's how you come up with a strategy. You know, okay, well, we want to be here, or I want to be here in my life. I want to lose more weight or whatever. Well, how do I get there? Well, you come up with the process and the decisions that you need to make. But what amazes me when I ask this question every time I speak, almost every leader has to think about the answer. And when you have to think about it, it means you don't have clarity about it. And when you don't have clarity about something, you don't have an intention. And when you don't have an intention, then what are the chances of that actually happening for you? You know, Dr. Wayne Dyer even wrote a whole book on the power of intention. Things mostly happen through intention. So what I'm getting at here is when I ask people, how do you wish to be remembered? Most don't know. They have to think about it. And they can tell me live, just like me mentioning this to you right now. You know, we can just, oh, well, I want to be remembered for this or for that as a kind person, a good father, a great leader, whatever you want. But how can you live your life if you don't work your way backwards from that and how you wish to be remembered by others, not just by you? What do you value the most in those memories? You know, again, we spend so much of our time and energy and effort in our lives chasing money. But at the end of the day, God forbid, when you're on your deathbed, what are you thinking about? You're not thinking about some big sale you made or big transaction you consummated, or some high paying job you landed, or some incredible things you've acquired in your life, a nice car, a big house, a vacation home. You're not thinking about those things. You're thinking about the people that mattered most in your life and the moments you shared with those people. Relationships are our highest form of currency. And how we choose to be remembered by others in those relationships really is our greatest work. So, what I would encourage all of you to do, every one of you who listen to this, is literally take some time, think about this, write it down, how you wish to be remembered. Now, there's two kinds of goals, right? There's outcome-based goals, and there's process-based goals. Outcome is, I wish to be remembered by X, Y, and Z. The process goal is, how am I going to get there? What are the things that I have to do every day, every week, every month, every year, consistently? What are those things that I have to incorporate into my daily, weekly, monthly behavior to be remembered that way? What other better work is there to be done than this work? I don't know. So take the time. Don't expect to knock it off all in one session. Walk away, come back, walk away, come back. Keep adjusting it. It may not be written in stone. Keep modifying it as you think on it. There is very few important acts than this, setting this intention. So do that. Thanks for listening to my show, The Purpose Driven Leader. Connect with me in LinkedIn. I have a newsletter in LinkedIn. It is called The Purpose Driven Leader. I write many articles. And also, you can follow me. I talk a lot about customer experience and leadership and culture in LinkedIn through videos. And if any of these inspire you, reach out to me directly. Say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.